Hey guys, it's your man Jay Will. We're going to talk at the Huawei booth about supercharged technology.
All right. So this is a feature of our new Mate 9 that just launched yesterday here in the States. And basically what we can do to make it simple is if you only have 20 minutes to charge your phone, you are still able to use your phone for the entire day.
Wow.
You can get a whole day's use and you don't have to put it in low power mode. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can get, your normal day of use out of your phone with only a 20-minute charge.
Now, is this only available on the Mate 9?
It is also on the Mate 9 Pro and also the Honor 8.
Oh, the Honor 8. And guys, I've already reviewed the Honor 8. I will definitely want to check that out. This is some great technology Huawei's doing. I like what they're doing here. I walked miles to get here. So 20 minutes, a full day. I'll have more footage on the Mate 9 when I get back to the office as well. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So yes, the Huawei Mate 9 has what's called supercharging. You have to use their adapter, and I intentionally ran my phone down a little bit and decided to shoot this video at this time. So they have what's called supercharging, and you have to use their cable. It's a purple cable. It's a regular USB type C cable, but the charging brick and the cable itself have what's built in, I guess, called supercharging. Now, this isn't available on all of the Huawei devices, but it is something that makes the phone charge really, really fast. So as you can see here in the battery icon, you can see it there, it has two little sparks, or like a bigger spark, going back and forth inside the battery to help it charge faster. And then the cable itself has a purple tip. Now I'm going to unplug for a second here. This is a huge battery pack here. So you can see there it says Huawei Supercharge. And then if you look here, this is purple. So other cables are not purple, and they don't have a really big battery, a charging brick like this. I have another Huawei charging brick, and you can kind of see the difference. ZTE. This is a supercharger, or fast charger from a ZTE device. You can see just how much bigger this charging brick is. So when you plug it in, it says that it's supercharging. And you get a little special animation there, and it's going like, you can see like the double thing there, and it says supercharging right there. So I hadn't done a lot of testing with the supercharger yet, but according to several of the people who have, this thing charges within an hour. And actually, when I plugged it in, it said it'll be charged within an hour and 15 or 10 minutes. So I'm going to go back to the settings here and go down to the battery and show you what it's saying. So it's saying it's going to be charged in an hour and 12 minutes, or 11 minutes. So it's going really fast. It's actually only been on the charger for maybe, I plugged it in and started this video, and it's moving. It's going really fast. So, I think if I leave it alone and let it sit, it'll charge a heck of a lot faster than the hour and 11 minutes. So right now, I think the fastest phone that I have for charging was the dash charging, and it charged my phone. Well, I think I had another phone that charged just as fast. I forgot which one it was. Where it charges really fast. Almost all the phones I have now have some kind of turbocharge or supercharge. And as you can see here, it's already moved. It jumped to 24%. So I think it'll be charged much faster than an hour. But I'll report back in this same video and let you guys know what exactly the charging time, how long it took. So stay tuned and keep watching. All right, guys, we're back with another part of the video. So I'm at 95%, and it is 9% left until full. So the supercharging compared to my Anchor is definitely a lot faster. It's a pretty good thing. I don't know that it's the fastest charging that I've ever seen before. Definitely not faster than the dash charging. I keep forgetting the other phone that I have that charges just as fast. I think it was one of my Moto phones, but nonetheless, the phone charges pretty fast. The supercharge is actually really, really fast. You can look at the time there for when I started the video, and then the time now shows 2:55, and I think the other time was like 1:34. But that gives you some sense of, man, that fingerprint reader is fast. If it doesn't charge the fastest, it definitely has one of the fastest fingerprint readers in the West. There you go. Anyway, so it charges really fast. Now let's talk about battery life. Battery life on here has actually been pretty good. Did I give you some bumpy cam? So battery life on here, I'm getting probably about 6.5 hours of screen on time. Now, unlike the other phones that I use, I haven't let this one run all the way down any lower than I think 14 or 12% and took a screenshot. But I do have a couple of screenshots here. Let me see if I can get to them here. And I did some screenshots. I think I did a screenshot of the battery here. So at 15%, 6 hours and 16 minutes of screen on time, with 15% left on the battery. I decided I'm going to go ahead and plug it in at that point. And then I did another one, I believe over here. Oh, no, it's not the right one. Is this it? Okay, here we go. So 3 hours and 21 minutes, and I still had 53% left. So, I mean, for my usage, and definitely a pretty heavy user, the battery life on this thing is actually going to be really, really solid for me. It can make it through a full day for sure. I'm not worried about that. It's just been good. The fact that they've included the supercharging technology, I think it's a great thing. So this has been a quick video on the battery life and the supercharger that comes with the Mate 9. It's impressive. It does charge in less than an hour and a half. And I think it's going to be something that you guys should really look into if you're thinking about getting if you're concerned about getting this phone and you're worried about battery and stuff like that. If you put it on the supercharger and just let it charge, it will speed up very quickly. Now, most supercharged phones or phones that have some kind of burst in charge, they slow down at about 94 to 100% because you don't want it to burn in. I guess this is just my way of thinking about this. Every phone I have that has some kind of turbocharge or supercharge, all of them slow down at about 94% and then start somewhat of a trickle charge. But I guess that's because they don't want to work the phone too hard and burn it in too bad in the last final hours. But nonetheless, the phone does charge very well. It has fantastic battery life. And I think you'd be very impressed with this phone if you were to get it. If you were considering it for battery life, this is going to be a very nice phone on battery. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more. Take care.